Hey everyone, welcome back to Eye Opener Society and welcome back to this very first episode of a new series that I am doing. And I'm going to take a moment to explain that I'm going to dive into it. I obviously, as a podcaster, follow, statistics. I've never been too worried about getting thousands and thousands of listeners. I mean, to me, that's just ego. But I do follow it because, like I said, I want to make sure I'm putting out a program that people are enjoying, and I can see that a lot of you are, and I cannot appreciate you enough for that. Like I said, the audience is always the best part of any podcast. Just turning it on, listening, downloading, we appreciate that so much. But recently, myself, Lizzie, and Hannah Rose from The Sound Within, we recorded an episode that I thought was one of our best. And when I looked at those stats, it was the least viewed. And what I've come to the conclusion was the fact that it was 40 minutes long. And I know we've spoken about this before where people's attention span has been shortened, and I blame social media. I know YouTube is going for the much shorter content, and TikTok is strictly something just 1 to 2 minutes long. So I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I know some of you have listened all the way through, and I appreciate that. It's one thing if you just don't like the topic or if you just don't like us, and I'm fine with that. You could find something else that's more enjoyable to you. But if it's too long, then I don't know. We're losing that sense of attention span. And it's becoming a little bit frustrating because sometimes there are things that are very important. And I think the topic that we covered was extremely important. So it just kind of made me think, hey, I'm going to change things up just a little bit. I'm going to do these sporadic little episodes and I'm going to sprinkle them out, whenever I feel like putting them up onto the platform. However, they're going to be exclusive to Podbean listeners. If you don't have the app, you could always just go to podbean.com or go to eyeopenersociety.podbean.com and you can listen to the episodes right off the website itself, or you could just download the app on the phone. It's free. I'm not charging anybody, but I'm going to make these exclusive only to Podbean people because 41% of our audience is on Podbean, and I appreciate that very much. And this is just our little way of doing this for you. They're going to be solo episodes. I'm hoping as well that Lizzie can also do little solo episodes herself. This way we could break things up and give some fresh new ideas and perspectives. And I'm also hoping that maybe even Hannah Rose, Ann Lund, Sunset Child, and Elaine Arcane can also probably contribute to this because this is all for the collective, and that's why I'm doing it. It's just smaller thoughts shoved into a 5 or 10 minute little talk that basically encourages you, inspires you. Hopefully you find something out of it. Because I've lately found that I think creativity, oh man, look at me. In the creative space that I have, I felt a little bit empty in these last few months. This month right now is October that we are in, and I've been very busy. I know I got a lot of things that are coming up on the weekends and all, so I'm trying to find space to record some episodes with Lizzie. But I've also found that I'm kind of void of any sort of real topic because I think every topic that's spoken about is important. But the creativity of people in general, you have that within you. It's one thing to listen to me, but it's another for me to listen to you. I always say it's very simple, and I think this is where the problem with short attention span, everybody has a podcast. Anybody can do a podcast. You can do it for, free on most platforms, or you can even just do it, paid. If you want to reach a bigger audience, it doesn't take much, it just takes a cell phone. You would be amazed of how much stuff that you have inside of you creatively that you can speak about. And it would be amazing for me to turn on Podbean and listen to you for a change. Find that creative spirit. Don't be so creatively empty. Now, speaking is one thing, doing a podcast, but I mean, you could talk about your other creative styles, whether you're a musician, whether you are focused on artwork or whatever the case may be. If you're talking about it, then it becomes your creative inspiration, your spark, your desire, and you could share that with everybody else, or at least find it with those that match that creativity that you want. So this is about you, the audience, and how I feel when I speak to you. Like I said, if I'm only reaching one person, that's fine as well. Um, it really excites me to do these podcasts for you just simply because I've always been passionate for it. This is the longest hobby I've ever had, and I'm just enjoying it. And I'm hoping that these little tinier 5 to 10 minute episodes can bring a little bit more of an audience as well, to kind of expand Eye Opener Society. So I thank you for tuning into this, and we're going to have more of these. And so just look out for them. Like I said, they'll be sprinkled about. I'll place them up at different times. But don't worry, our full-length episodes, which hopefully don't go longer than 30 minutes with myself and Lizzie, they will continue to show up every Monday as normal, and they will be available everywhere. So again, thank you for tuning in for this very first little quick episode, and look forward to more, and we look forward to you.